Last time on Dragon Ball Hakai. While training, Whis was contacted by the Grand Priest about a very important meeting. One of the 12 Gods of Destruction will be removed from their position, and either Goku or Vegeta will be taking their place. But which one? And which destroyer will be cast down from the heavens and become mortal once more? This is part 2 of an ongoing series and was created by Hakai. Support him and catch up fully using the links below. At Zeno's palace, all of the destroyers, angels, and Kaioshin humbly kneel in the presence of the Omni King. And then there's Goku. Of course, the Deitist duo couldn't care less about the lack of formality, and are simply happy to see him, greeting him simultaneously with only a millisecond delay between their voices. They tell him that he's arrived just in time. The Saiyan responds with a, "Yo, Zennies, how have you been?" Causing everyone around to shoot a gaze of death at our hero. As you can almost feel their stares, Goku begins to think that all these other guys might be a little upset with them. And between starting the Tournament of Power and now this, of course they're mad, especially at Goku and Beerus. So he'd better just shut his mouth and try not to make things worse. What Vegeta may be referring to, and from what we learn in Chapter 28 of Dragon Ball Super, a long time ago, Beerus ruined a multi-universal hide-and-seek tournament by falling asleep. Since he was unable to be found and unable to respond to the Omni King's commands, the entire thing had to be cancelled. This sent Zeno into such a fury that all of existence could have been erased, so the other gods have held a grudge against Beerus ever since. Anyway, Beerus scowls at both of these fools to shut it. This is no time to talk, and Goku better get down on one knee this instant before he forces him to. The Dakaishin calls for the conference to begin, requesting only the candidates and their mentors to remain center stage. Going on, the Grand Priest believes that the angels have already alerted their respective gods on the reasoning for this meeting. As previously alerted, this is a termination announcement. A god of destruction will be removed from his position, and a replacement will be chosen. The mortals selected as the best candidates to assume this position are both present: Son Goku and Vegeta IV. Showing off his clown skills yet again, Goku raises his hand to interrupt. Hey! You're graceful, sir! Why were he and Vegeta the only ones chosen? Surely there are others way more capable. Maybe from other universes like Topper Jiren. The Grand Priest simply rolls with the waves and is happy to answer this question. It just so happens to be, they are the only two mortals who are currently undergoing training from an angel. That's a very important prereq to become a god of destruction. As powerful as Mr. Jiren is, he has been trained by neither a god or angel. On the other hand, Topp is already being prepared to replace the destroyer of his universe, Lord Belmod. While Goku rubs his head at his perceived complication, Vegeta finally speaks up. He has to admit that he has no desire in becoming a god of destruction, but he will comply without resistance if it's the only way to continue his training with Whis. It seems the proud warrior has happily transitioned from prince to patriarch. A much younger Vegeta would have likely accepted such a role with great impunity. The Father of Angels is pleased to hear of his compliance, even if reluctant, before telling Whis to inform Grand Zeno, along with the gods and angels present here, of his disciples' qualification to hold this position. Speaking first of Goku, in addition to being a very powerful warrior, he's been able to reach heights of Ultra Instinct that even destroyers of this generation cannot pass. Unfortunately, this is where the benefits of selecting him cease. He's also quite carefree and disconnected from the present. While he is kind, his generosity often borders the line of stupidity. Fresh out of the oven, Goku takes exception to that last part. He doesn't have to be so harsh about it. Whis continues on with his assessment. While Vegeta doesn't have the ability to tap into Ultra Instinct, recently he's been training to master the Hakai. His progress seems very promising. He too is a very powerful warrior, but unlike Goku, he acts with seriousness.